Hello, magical people. I hope you're all doing very well out there. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. It's a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It's a funky kind of Friday and weekend, as I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So, going to share with you guys our weekend horoscope from Friday, December 6th to Sunday, December 8th. And I'm pre-recording today's Daily Astro Show, so I'm not with all my live crew. I'm going to miss you guys. See you on Sunday for the Beyond Astro weekly forecast, which will be live as usual. So please remember, you guys, to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube, Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And my astrology readings are available over on consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description below. And I've added 6 reading availabilities for April. And then when those are booked out, whoever wants to go and grab those, I'll be booked out until June 2025. So if you'd like to book in with me for 2025, go to the link in the description box below, book in. And thank you to everyone that is supporting my work through the readings, through the recent 2025 astrology predictions workshop that we did as well. Liking and sharing and subscribing. We appreciate all the support. Also want to mention that the very magical Janine and Ashala have this new Tarot and Numerology Master Workshop Level 1 available on the beyondmystic.academy. You guys can go check that out. And we've got current coupon code Tarot10, all in one word, that you can use to get 10% off. So this is not a normal weekend, you guys. This is actually a very, very intense energy that could actually go in a place that could be really, really challenging and adverse for some of us, and then could go in actually a very creative, powerful, empowering place. So what the heck am I talking about here? We got a lot of developments this weekend. So Friday, December 6th, today, as I'm filming our Daily Astro for the weekend, Mars goes retrograde. Okay, Mars is going retrograde from December 6th all the way until February 23rd, 2025. Okay, so from December 6th to December 15th, which is the last day of Mercury retrograde, we have 2 of the inner planets, Mercury, who's currently retrograde in Sagittarius and conjunct the Sun, and Mars retrograde. We've also got the outer planets, Jupiter, Uranus, Chiron retrograde, and Neptune going direct actually tomorrow, this weekend. So there's a lot of developments going on. So we can be really feeling that retrograde influence as we go into this weekend. And this Mars retrograde, you know, Mars is the planet of our divine masculine, energy, motivation, life force, our boundaries, angers, aggression, and frustration. So when Mars is retrograde, we're really being invited to go within, look within, put energy towards ourselves, self-care, not trying to find validation from the outside, but seeking inner strength and validation from the inside. And this is going to be an intense Mars retrograde while he is in the sign of Leo, which is from December 6th to January 6th, because the whole time Mars is retrograde in Leo for the next month, he's in an opposition to Pluto, okay, who's just entered Aquarius. So these are 2 malefic planets that, you know, it can attract really intense life events. And I want you guys to be mindful of who you spend your time around, where you spend your time around, angers, frustration, even shadow work that can be coming up. This is a very powerful time to do shadow work, okay? But it's also inviting us to this Mars retrograde in opposition to Pluto, remove toxicity from our lives. And it's going to be very apparent to us if there is toxicity that you have, through maybe something that you're doing yourself, right? Energy that you're directing yourself, Mars, or from others, Aquarius, one of the air signs, that's going to come really up to the forefront. So I think for all the signs, we can be feeling more angry. We can be feeling more agitated, more moody, more easily triggered with Mars retrograde, but especially my fellow Scorpios, Aries, Leos, and Aquarians, okay? Because the Aries and Scorpios are ruled by the planet Mars in Western astrology. Mars is in Leo and Pluto is in Aquarius. So if you have any Aries, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius in a major placement, you're going to be feeling this Mars retrograde very, very strong. And there could even be a theme of power struggles coming up for you with others, or major release of toxicity and things that don't serve. So doing things like exercise, having a healthy sex life, being creative, letting your excess energy, your excess frustration out in some of those ways can actually be a remedy for this intense transit. And we're going to be seeing in the collective, since Mars rules leaders, Leo rules leaders, politicians, famous people, royalty, also children, those areas of life really at the forefront. Information and secrets, Pluto in opposition to Mars, coming out to the public regarding those areas of life. So going to be dramatic. I'm going to be honest with you. This Mars retrograde in Leo is going to be dramatic. Okay. Very important to detach from the drama. And if you notice triggers, anger, frustration coming up in yourself, letting those go in healthy ways. So this is our first weekend. We got this Mars retrograde in Leo. We've also got today, December 6th, Venus entering the sign of Aquarius, starting to also make an opposition to Mars. So 2 planets in opposition to Mars this weekend. This can be possible challenges and triggers coming up in our committed relationships, in our own values, those being tested and transformed. As we go into Saturday, December 7th, we're going to have exact Pluto conjunct Venus. Okay, now this is something that can either go kind of 2 different ways. This is a very sexy astrological aspect, okay, because Venus is the planet of love, pleasure. Pluto is the planet of sex and desires. So this is, on the positive side, an aspect that is very creative, very sexual, very romantic, very passionate as we go into the weekend, and maybe in new and weird ways in the sign of Aquarius. But also, you know, if there's things, relationships, behaviors, values that aren't in alignment, could be some big releases that come up this weekend. We can see some breakups, some relationship issues happening this weekend as well. Also interesting that Venus and Pluto are 2 money planets. Venus rules, you know, our values, the money and income we make for ourselves. Pluto is hidden money, the big financial markets, taxes, investments. So I think, you know, in the sign of Aquarius, it's 0 degrees, critical degrees. Crypto is going to be highlighted. There's going to be maybe some big news in the crypto sphere, in the financial markets. But with it being a Mercury retrograde and a Mars retrograde, and do whatever the heck you guys want to do, I don't recommend, with Venus in an opposition to Mars, Venus conjunct Pluto also in an opposition to Mars. This isn't a weekend, also Mercury retrograde, to make big financial decisions or risky investments. So not a financial advisor, but just saying, you guys. Also exact Sun opposition to Jupiter on Saturday. So this is a lot going on. This is an intense energy. I keep hearing spirits say, be mindful of who you surround yourself with, where you surround yourself with. It can really go in a way where we can utilize this energy to make positive transformations, to be very creative, be passionate and enjoy life, or could be in an adverse way if we're doing things, really adverse way, if we're doing things that we know are out of alignment for us and our highest good. So be very mindful with your energy this weekend, you guys, and where you direct it, so we can get the best out of these astrological transits. And before I finish up, you guys, want to mention as well that our lovely Carla over at Ascension Organites has a Shungite silver jewelry, new Shungite silver jewelry available, handmade using silver and elite Shungite. So you can go check that out at ascensionorganites.com. Again, I do have some new astrology reading availabilities for April available at the link below. And I love you guys so much. I'm sad I can't do today's show live, but I'll see you guys all Sunday for the live Beyond Astro forecast. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Wishing you all the most magical weekend ever, and see you guys soon.